Hello all, welcome back to Sri Sai Tech Edu YouTube channel. Read, Lead, Success. I am dealing with the subject Research and Publication Ethics. Under Module 1, Philosophy and Ethics, two chapters are there, Introduction to Philosophy and Ethics. Today with a new topic under Introduction to Philosophy, I am doing the video. The topic is Research philosophy is a set of beliefs, assumptions and principles that underlie the way you approach to solve your problem. What are some standard philosophies in research? We are going to discuss in this video, that is the standard philosophies in the research. Positivism, which is nothing but scientific. Positivism is rooted in the belief that knowledge can be obtained through objective observations and measurements. It is obtained through what? Objective observations and measurements. What is obtained? Knowledge. In other words, the positivist philosophy assumes that answers can be found by carefully measuring and analyzing data, particularly numerical data, very useful for science and engineering. As a research paradigm, positivism results in methodologies that make use of quantitative data and often adopt experimental or quasi-experimental research designs. The research looks for causal relationships, in other words, understanding which variables affect other variables. One variable affecting the other variable. In what way and what extent. Okay, how it is affecting. For example, if a plant is growing, okay, plant grows, right? To grow the plant, what sunlight is the must. Sunlight is a must. Means what? It is a relationship between the sunlight and the plant. Okay, how it is affecting the other variable. Okay, how it is affecting. In that way, the causal relationship works. As a result, studies with the positivist research philosophy typically aim for objectivity, generalizability, and replicability of findings. Example of positivism is, suppose we want to study the effect of a herbal supplement on a weight loss. You want to study about what? Herbal supplement on about weight loss. A positivist would divide the group into control group who do not get the supplement and a test group who receive the supplement, who will not get the supplement as a control group, who will receive the supplement as a test group. The participants' weight can then be measured over a period. Detailed statistical analysis done to see if the supplement has any effect on the weight loss. So, we'll get to know whether the supplement is working or no. Is there any effect on the weight loss or no. The underlying assumptions and beliefs revolve around the viewpoint that knowledge and insight can be obtained through what? Carefully controlling the environment, manipulating variables, and analyzing the resulting numerical data. It is done through what? Controlling the environment, manipulating the variables, and analyzing the resulting numerical data, so that we can get the results from it. Very useful for hard sciences and often adopted in technological research also. Interpretivism. Constructivism is nothing but what? Constructivism. Essentially, interpretivism takes the position that reality is socially constructed. In other words, that reality is what? Subjective, and is constructed by the observer through their experience. Constructed through what? Our experience, rather than being independent of the observer. Essentially, interpretivism takes the position that reality is socially constructed, so that reality is subjective and is constructed by the observer through their experience of it, rather than being independent of the observer. And interpretivism philosophy manifests in the adoption of a qualitative methodology, relying on data collection methods such as interviews, observations, and textual analysis. These type of studies commonly explore complex social phenomena and individual perspectives which are naturally more subjective and nuanced. Examples of interpretivism is consider studying the effect of caregiving of a terminally ill person. We are giving the care to a terminally ill person. To study this, we would conduct interviews with caregivers, analyze their responses, study the effect on their health, mind, social activities, and draw inferences from this data. We want caretaker for the ill person. The research involves subjective exploration of individual experiences. Like we interview the person, right? for the caregivers, how they respond to the questions and all. Interpretivism means scientific and interpretivist, how it is. Okay. Laboratory experiments here subjective, field experiments here reviews, surveys here action research, case studies here case studies, theorem proof it is descriptive or interpretive, and here simulation is role or game playing. Okay. Pragmatism. With a pragmatic research paradigm, both quantitative and qualitative methods can play a part, depending on the research questions and the context of the study. This often manifests in studies that adopt a mixed method approach. Mixed method means both qualitative and quantitative, utilizing a combination of different data types and analysis methods. Ultimately, the pragmatist adopts a problem-solving mindset, seeking practical ways to achieve diverse research aims. Their mindset will be in the form of seeking practical things to achieve diverse research aims. So, this completes the topic, that is the main different philosophies, important philosophies I have discussed in this video. So, I am stopping the video here. Thank you from Sri Sai Tech Edu YouTube channel. Read, lead, success. Keep reading.